Yeah. Fired up.
This one's for the drivers. Out in the shop, late night lights, grease on our hands, chasing lap times. Every turn, every line we find, trying to build that edge you feel when you drive. From the blacktop tracks to the dirt out back, we've been putting in work, yeah, we live like that. Not just fast for a lap, we make it last. So when it counts, you're gone on the gas. We don't guess, we know what it takes. Every set of build from the ground we break. If you want that feel when the car locks in, you're in the right place. Let's go in. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, we're the reason you're leading Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1, take it straight to the front. League nights, open runs, we're the ones you want. Dialed in speed, yeah, we don't miss shots. If you wanna win races, Tier 1 setup shop. Got weekly sets ready to roll. Quality trim sharp, race pace controlled. Builders in the lab, yeah, they stay on it. Every tweak, every change, we gain on it. Need a custom fit, yeah, we do that too. Built to match your style, what you like to do. And it ain't just speed, it's a team right here. We ride together every lap, every gear. Yeah, we test, we tone, we put in the miles. Turn bad weeks into victory smiles. From rookies to pros, we're all about growth. Now fire that motor, let's get to the front. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, we're the reason you're leading Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1, yeah, you know the name. When the pressure's on, we bring the game. From the shop to the track, yeah, we don't stop. If you wanna win races, Tier 1 setup shop. Tier 1. Till we build, till we build, till we build. Tier 1 setup shop.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Tier 1 Studios. My name's Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. Joining me tonight are the voices inside my head alongside my good friends, myself and I, as we rejoin the Wild West Racing League Late Model Series here at Slinger Speedway. Only a very small handful of cars out here tonight. Only just now, with Peyton Burkett joining into the session, 6 cars in the race. Inwardly debating whether I join everybody out on the racetrack and see what I can do out there tonight. How did the 48 manage to do that? I have no idea. This broadcast is brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stanford Witt Foundation, Red Light Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran-owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse, weekly events for PvE and PvP players, and different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE, RAIDER PvE. This broadcast is also brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube. Let's take a look at the pre-race stuff. Oh, is this still broken? I love when all of my things are broken. Nothing makes me happier, I promise. Fantastic. There we go. Just needed a little bit of refresh and a reminding as to who's boss around here. Dakota Henderson currently with a fast time at 11:44. Blake Cuttrell, Justin Bell, Scott Rush, Marcus Kaiser, then me. Peyton Burkett yet to set a time out here tonight. Blake Cuttrell, the only car on track, just doing some burnouts. Come to the dying minutes of practice out here tonight. Let's see what we can do out here. Nothing good, apparently. Oop, all the wrong buttons. Maybe not. 60 laps of green flag action out here tonight. Just under a minute to go in practice. Practice coming to a close out here tonight with the Wild West Racing League Late Model Series here at Slinger Speedway as we head over into qualifying. Peyton Burkett, first car on to the track in the number 17. Through turns 1 and 2 in the race, EPI number 17. Up to the wall, bouncing off of it slightly, off of turn 3 and 4 we go. Green flag is in the air for Peyton Burkett. All the way down to the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Super steep banking out here at Slinger Speedway, being a micro version of the Coliseum, Bristol Coliseum. Across the start-finish line, Peyton Burkett failed to set a time. 17 back through turns 3 and 4. Let's see if he does it this time. Peyton Burkett across the start-finish line. 11:56 to beat Marcus Kaiser with a 12.3. Justin Bell and Blake Cuttrell out here tonight. Cuttrell off of turn 4, past the start-finish line, up to third. Bringing it to a stop. Dakota Henderson out on the racetrack now in the Red Bull number 5. Scott Rush, the only car yet to set a time out here so far. Off of turn 4, Dakota Henderson. Off of turn 4 again, Dakota Henderson. Up to second. Back through turns 1 and 2. Down the backstretch we go into turns 3 and 4. Across the start-finish line. Does he improve again? Does not. 11:66 for Dakota Henderson. Scott Rush waiting to set a time out here tonight. This is an awful camera. I don't get why they put it inside of a shrub. Waiting on Scott Rush. Qualifying coming to a close out here tonight. Getting ready to race under the lights here at Slinger Speedway. Peyton Burkett, Dakota Henderson, Justin Bell. Waiting on everybody to join up here. Do I race? Scott Rush disappearing at the last second. Yeah, we'll be good kids and we'll watch the broadcast. Okay, thank you. iRacing. Peyton Burkett, only 5 cars on track. Scott Rush. Down pit road, failing to take the green flag. Turn that off, my bad. Peyton Burkett, Dakota Henderson, Justin Bell, Blake Cutterell, and Marcus Kaiser. Pace car down to the infield this time. Green flag is in the air. We are racing here at Slinger. 8 of Justin Bell, very sideways off of turn 4 as we get rolling here. 17 leading the way. Justin Bell up to second. 04 Scott Rush rejoining the racetrack directly in front of the field, bringing out the caution immediately. Scott Rush down 3 laps out here tonight. Here at Slinger Speedway with the Wild West Racing League Late Model Series, brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Custom Diecast, the Stanford Witt Foundation, Red Light Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier Daisy experience on Xbox, veteran-owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players in different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE, RAIDER PvE. This broadcast is also brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube. Pace car down to the infield once again. Justin Bell leading the way. Scott Rush back onto the lead lap out here tonight. Falling back a little bit. Green flag is in the air. 17 away like a bullet. 8 in the 5 right there behind him. 6 of 60 this time by. Back through turns 3 and 4. Caution back in the air. For what? Everybody's fine. Second caution of the night. Peyton Burkett still leading the way. Justin Bell in second. Dakota Henderson, Blake Cutterell, Marcus Kaiser, and Scott Rush rounding out your 6-car field out here tonight. Everybody getting stacked up side by side once again. 17, 8, 5, 48, 42, and the 04 at the tail end of the field. Roll back through turns 3 and 4. Green flag back in the air once again. We are racing here at Slinger. 10 of 60 completed this time by. 17 away like a bullet once again all the way down on the bottom. 17 leading the way. Justin Bell in the 8. Dakota Henderson in the 5. Blake Cutterell in the 48 up into the wall off of turn 4 there. Marcus Kaiser in the 42, Scott Rush at the tail end of the field out here tonight. We continue on racing here at Slinger through turns 3 and 4 onto the front stretch and back around into turns 1 and 2. Peyton Burkett still leading the way. Half a second up on Justin Bell. Henderson about a quarter second behind him. Blake Cutterell a half behind Henderson. Kaiser a full second back off of Cutterell. Scott Rush 3/4 back off of Kaiser. 8 up into the wall off of turn 4 there. Still leading the charge out here tonight. 16 of 60. Burkett starting to pull away from Henderson here. Almost a full second clear, down to 3/4. Ooh, 17 up into the wall. Off of turn 4 past the start-finish line. Whoop, Ada Justin Bell around. Caution is out. 42 of Marcus Kaiser also involved. Take a look. 8 got hit by the 48. 42 with nowhere to go. Came straight across their fenders. Justin Bell down pit road this time, behind the wall. Peyton Burkett leading the way. Dakota Henderson up to second. Once again, Scott Rush in third now after starting a lap down. Blake Cuttrell down in fourth. Justin Bell and Marcus Kaiser both down pit road. Third caution of the night out here tonight at Slinger Speedway with the Wild West Racing League. Pace car's lights are off. Down pit road it goes. 17.5, 48.048. And the 42. Green flag back in the air. We are racing once again. Justin Bell and Marcus Kaiser both down a lap. Caution straight back out. Dakota Henderson and Blake Cuttrell coming together. This is the restart. 48 gave the 5 a bit of a shove. 04 runs him up to the wall. Into turns 1 and 2. Oh, 04 puts the quarter panel on him. 48 just managing to escape, hitting the tire wall. Blake Cuttrell in the lead of this race. Justin Bell back on the lead lap. Nope. Yes. Justin Bell and Marcus Kaiser back on the lead lap. Scott Rush going down 1. Not entirely sure why. Pace car's lights are off. Peyton Burkett, is now in the lead. Justin Bell and Scott Rush are both down a lap. Marcus Kaiser up to 4th. Back through turns 3 and 4 we go. I have no idea what's going on here. This must be too small a track for the timesheet to handle. Green flag back in the air. 28 of 60 this time by. Justin Bell and Scott Rush, yes, are confirmed a lap down. Peyton Burkett, Blake Cuttrell, Dakota Henderson, Marcus Kaiser. 48 of Cuttrell up into the wall off of turn 4. Back off of turn 4 again. 5 in the 48 behind the 17 here, side by side through turns 1 and 2, and into 3 and 4 we go. 5 of Henderson up the inside of the 17 up to the lead of this race. Off of turn 2, back into 3 and 4 now. 17 trying to hold him off on the high side. Can't quite make it stick. 5 of Henderson up to the lead of this race. Burkett starting to fall back just a little bit here. Off of turn 2 and into turns 3 and 4. Trying to run the best they can. 28 laps to go this time by. Five of Henderson still leading the way. Peyton Burkett, Blake Cuttrell, Marcus Kaiser, all within 2 seconds of each other. 17 and the 48 up into the wall. Justin Bell and Scott Rush fighting it out for not last, down a lap each. Racing each other at the moment. 17 still up into the wall. .24 laps to go out here tonight. Justin Bell down a lap now. Marcus Kaiser with a crash, going down to pit road. He is out of the race. 22 laps to go. 17 starting to reel in the 5. Off of turn 2 into turns 3 and 4 we go again. This might be the shortest broadcast we've ever done. 20 laps to go this time by. 17 up the inside of the 5, trying to hold him up there. "17 up the inside of the 5 of Henderson through turn 2. Payne Burkett back in charge of this race all the way down onto the apron. 17 a little bit high off of turn 4. 5 of Henderson running him down. 17 blocks low. Perfectly all the way up to the high side, back into turns 3 and 4 we go. Cross the start-finish line now. 18 laps to go. Marcus Kaiser out of the race. Only 5 cars remaining. Justin Bell and Scott Rush both down a lap. Blake Cutterell down almost 3 seconds. It is a white-hot battle for first place out here tonight. Only a half second between these two. Laps to go. Henderson falling back a little bit here. Seventeen of Burkett still leading the way. Turn 2 into turns 3 and 4. 13 laps to go. Whoa, 5 jacks the 17 into turn 1. Off a 2 and onto the backstretch we go once again, coming down to 12 laps to go out here tonight. 17 holding his own out here tonight. Ten laps to go. Blake Cutterell with a problem. Down 10 seconds now. 17 in the 5. Starting to pull away from the 5 now. Peyton Burkett leading the way. Almost by 3/4 of a second. Through turns 3 and 4. 8 laps to go out here tonight at Slinger for the Wild West Racing League Late Model Series. Blake Cutterell going down a lap. Trying to stay out of the way. Through turns 3 and 4, 6 laps to go. Five to go this time by off of turn 4. 17 of Burkett, 5 of Henderson. About a third of a second between the two. Through turns 3 and 4, 4 laps to go. 17 in the 5, really fighting it out here tonight. Back into 1 and 2. And onto the backstretch out here, really fighting each other for this win. Henderson really needs a mistake from the 17 to make it happen. That might be the move. 17 up into the wall off of turn 4, through turns 1 and 2. Needs it to happen at least one more time to get the run he needs. Henderson falling back as we approach lap traffic. 2 laps to go. 17 tidy through turns 1 and 2. Onto the backstretch, 0-4. Scott Rush trying to stay out of the way. Ooh, white flag, white flag, white flag is in the air, coming back no matter what out here tonight at Slinger Speedway. Through turns 1 and 2, 0-4, Scott Rush in the way, trying to get away from him. 17 of Peyton Burkett will come back around and win out here tonight at Slinger. Dakota Henderson second, Blake Cutterell in third, Justin Bell, Scott Rush, Marcus Kaiser out of the race. Let's get Peyton Burkett in here. Peyton Burkett, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. You got me.
I got you loud and clear.
Congratulations on the win out here tonight, having led 49 of the 60 laps out here tonight at beautiful Slinger Speedway. Talk us through it.
I don't really know. I didn't really have any expectations. I've honestly never raced here before, and obviously it was pretty dang tight. So it was fun racing Dakota there. Appreciate him racing me clean, and yeah, I don't really know. It was different, that's for sure.
I bet it was. One heck of a win out here tonight for that number 17 machine over the 5 of Dakota Henderson. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
I just like to thank all the boys that put this on week in and week out. I know the car count's pretty low, but hey, they still put on, you know, one of the best leagues on the game. So hats off to everyone involved in that, and obviously you up in the booth for giving us something to watch, and you know, always being there for every night that we are on the track. So other than that, yeah, we'll chalk it up and take it as we can get it and move on.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much for joining us once again out here tonight. Congratulations on the win, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, sir.
Let's get Dakota Henderson in here. Dakota Henderson, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. You got me.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on the P2 out here tonight with the fastest lap at 11.537 out here tonight at Slinger Speedway. Talk us through it.
I'm just doing what I can, just trying to sling it around old Slinger, get the best I can out of it. I've seen him get the wall a couple times, so I thought I had a chance. He definitely got me with a good little chop there. And got me up, backed me up when he did it, and pretty much let him get away from me at that point. But I'll suck her up and go get him next week.
Couldn't have put it better myself. Congratulations on the P2 out here tonight at Slinger Speedway with the late model series. And congratulations.
Yes, sir.
Let's get Blake Cutterell in here. We'll call it a night. Blake Cottrell, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. Do you got me?
Gotcha, Pat. What's up?
Congratulations on the P3 despite being a lap down out here tonight. Talk us through it.
Yeah, my car was just really loose. Trying to survive there because there wasn't a whole lot of us, as I'm sure you're well aware. Just trying to survive, get my top 3, walk out of here alive, you know.
Well, hey, one heck of a race out there tonight regardless. Despite being a lap down, P3 is nothing to shake a stick at, even in such a short field out here tonight. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we sign off?
Nope, just as always, thanks to the GLM guys. Thanks for Tanner setting it up. Thanks to you, Pat, for broadcasting. And Trey is doing better. He's got a situation going on. I hope he does good, you know. Thoughts to him.
That's the hope for everybody. Thank you for joining us up in the booth once again, and congratulations.
Yep, thank you, Pat.
Well, folks, you've spent a perfectly good half hour with all of us here at Tier 1 Studios. We thank you all for joining us tonight. We hope you've enjoyed. This has been the Wild West Racing League Late Model Series here at Slinger Speedway. Brought to you in part by WIO Outlaw Customs iCast, the Stanford Witt Foundation, Redline Radio, and Raiders Wasteland, the premier DayZ experience on Xbox, veteran-owned and operated. Raiders Wasteland offering something for every gamer looking to survive the zombie apocalypse. Weekly events for PvE and PvP players and different maps for all to enjoy. Join the Discord today at Raider PvE, RAIDER PvE. This broadcast was also brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, Tier 1 Wraps, Tier 1 Setup Shops, and Tier 1 Studios here on YouTube. My name's Pat Wilkinson up in the booth. This has been the Wild West Racing League, and until next time, goodbye, farewell, and amen.
Yeah. Fired up. This one's for the drivers. Out in the shop, late night lights, grease on our hands, chasing lap times, every turn, every line we find. Trying to build that edge you feel when you drive. From the blacktop tracks to the dirt out back, we've been putting in work, yeah, we live like that. Not just fast for a lap, we make it last. So when it counts, you're gone on the gas. We don't guess, we know what it takes. Every setup built from the ground we break. If you want that feel when the car locks in, you're in the right place. Let's go win. Yeah, we built one. Yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, with a reason you're leading tier 1. Set up shop tier 1. Take it straight to the front. League nights, open runs with the ones you want. Dialed in speed, yeah, we don't miss shots. If you wanna win races, tier 1, set up shop. Guy Weekly sets ready, ready to roll. Quality trim sharp, race pace control. Builders in the lab, yeah, they stay on it. Every tweak, every change, we gain on it. Need a custom fit, yeah, we do that too. Built to match your style, what you like to do. And it ain't just speed, it's a team right here. We ride together every lap, every gear, yeah, we test, we tune, we put in the miles. Turn bad weeks into victory smiles. From rookies to pros, we're all about growth. Now fire that motor, let's get to the front. Yeah, we built for the win, yeah, we built for the win. Hammer down, let it ride, do it all again. From the green flag flying to the checkered drop, with a reason you're leading tier 1. Set up shop tier 1. Yeah, you know the name. When the pressure's on, we bring the game. From the shop to the track, yeah, we don't stop. If you wanna win races, tier 1, set up shop. See you in Victory Lane. Tier 1, set up shop. Tier 1.